Hey, Christine. You still awake? What time is it? Oh, I suppose you actually know it's probably not that late there, is it? It's very late here.
Emirates. Morning.
Your cookies are cooling, Christine. Dave has packed them in some tinfoil to cool. When he comes in like 4 or 5 hours time, and after his flight, they're going to decorate them and then get them in the post to you. Angus the Canadian. Yes, this is Angus this side.
The Canadian. Better than a Yank. Yeah, when I came in, I could hear you. Yeah.
Right. Be uploaded to YouTube direct from Twitch. I don't know. I don't think you can. I don't know. I don't do Twitch. Yeah, how long's this stream been going? We started on Saturday, and it goes through till Saturday, so 7 days.
Start the APU.
Please, thank you. I'll go and shall I pop the route in.
Does it have back there the VATSIM frequencies for delivery, ground?
What have we got? Delivery is 12665.
Have ground?
There is a ground as well, yeah. 12065.
Excellent.
I assume it's the Aussies. Was earlier. Yeah, Skip Fulton. That doesn't sound very French. Kurt Christie, Zach, Sean McCormack. Oh yeah, it's the Aussies. Oh, however, there's a French control online, Paris control. Dan Parkin on London South. Sending some other homemade cookies. Excellent. We shall enjoy eating them later on in the week. Well, they shall. I shan't, because I'll be gone by then, unfortunately. I've got to leave a little bit early for work. I'm sure Benny will eat my share. And Dave's, and everyone else's. That is Simon in the left, yes. Steve's meant to be back here, wherever he is somewhere. And on that note, I think I'm going to say bye.
Cheers, thanks very much.
I've been up since quite early this morning, and I'm back in 5 hours or something. A little snooze. And Steve will take over the back seat, so catch you later. Bye.
Very much, Nick. Hello, Christine.
And I heard him say he had no idea where we were.
Oh, that's good. So, other than at Charles de Gaulle?
Yeah.
Not a lot of clues, are there?
No.
When you get a moment.
Yes.
Want to, or have you got the ATIS already? Or
No.
No problem.
So I
Okay,
need.
Yeah.
Then I do. Yeah, I get
Do that
ATIS
first
after
and then,
this, right? So fuel on board. Do we need to fuel?
Yeah, we will need some fuel.
Well, I was just punching in. I see 13's there, yeah, so we need to do some fuel. And I was looking at alternates.
Yep.
And I figured we may need to come back across the channel to France.
Yeah.
So there'd be a higher fuel than
Yeah,
maybe
absolutely.
normally.
That's good. 15 minutes of extra. That looks good as well to me.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be after the alternate, right?
Yeah.
The 15th.
Exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's only 34 minutes. Paris to.
Yeah, nice short flight.
Okay.
See, what is the weather like in Heathrow? Quite as bad as it could have been.
No. So the fuel on board that we're going to show should be 23.
Yes, so we will, but we'll need to do that on the instructor station.
Yes.
So yeah, 23.
That there. Details, we're supposed to do that. None of that.
So I think Steve's the back, isn't he? Put him in.
That's there?
Yep.
Okay. Is that
That's
it?
that. Yep, that's that.
So,
So we can go
I have
back
to get
to there.
back. Send it somehow, do we not?
Not yet. So
Okay.
that gets sent right at the end.
Okay. So then it's weather and ATIS. That's back on the menu.
Back
Sorry,
on the menu.
ACARS menu. Weather. Got ident. Met. ATIS. So that's arrival. Depart.
What we want is part, but actually, and also we want Paris, don't we, rather than
Yes. Met. That's it.
Yep, that's the one. Take a second to off the printer.
All that was doing. Back to menu. Blockhaus. Performance request. Oops. LFPG. And you need this also?
Yep,
Just gotta
so that's
do the wins. 0908. And the temperature?
temperature 9.
And runway.
So let's see. Foxtrot, but it doesn't say what runway.
Okay. The winds are 090. So
Yep.
it could be the 09s or the 08s.
Yeah, it'll be I think, let me try and think what they use. I think they use inners, sort of the inner runways for takeoff, technically. Whether they'll stick to that,
Yeah.
don't know.
I want to try 8 left, maybe?
Yeah, let's try 8 left.
That may also help us find out where we are.
Yeah. I'll pop
Left.
8 left in there as well.
So, is anti-ice on then if it's 9 degrees? Is that the way
What
I
do we got?
understand
9
it?
degree. Yeah, 9 degrees. 6,000 meters in fog. Yeah, I reckon we should probably use some anti-ice.
So, anti-ice selected, packs off.
Well, so packs on. We'll
Sorry,
use,
that's right, it's packs.
So yeah,
So
so
with
we
that-
leave that blank.
1026.
Yep.
Page 2.
Yep.
Estimated takeoff weight. Stephen!
Hello. Estimated takeoff weight will be on
from
the
the
load
flight plan.
sheet
Disregard.
or on the flight. Yeah.
That's just fuel. Where is it?
So on the Cirrus, it's actually the second line down, or there should be a load sheet as well somewhere.
I maybe missed that in my...
There we go.
Okay, so it's got takeoff, fuel, takeoff weight. 265.4.
Looks good.
Can I put it in there?
Yeah, you should be able to.
And we don't do those,
Yep.
so we're going to send.
And then that'll take a couple of minutes just to come back.
Okay. Can you tell on the map back there, Steve, where we're parked, roughly? That's... Nick was getting out and he didn't know where it was. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you were on the last leg? Very good, okay. Okay, so you're on this. Okay. Parking stands, I don't know if that's Terminal 1 or not. Yes. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to call it Whiskey 6. And I'm not familiar with VATSIM, so does it by chance show departing runways on the panel back there? What they're using?
It should be on the ATIS, but they haven't. They
Yes.
haven't put it in. So if you, but when we get the clearance, they should tell you.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
So I think, yeah. So I mean, what we could do is if we grab the clearance, then we can finish up programming the box, and we can brief, and we can get.
Nick gave that to me, 126.65. $127.
120.
Okay. Where's my map light? That was PVD. There it is. Lovely.
And actually,
Routing.
so the route is down the right hand side, but
Oh, the flight plan. That's what I was. Oh, there it is. Let me try that ATIS then. 27.
that is the ATIS.
Oh, what's the information then?
So it's information Foxtrot.
Right, and we're at 6. Okay, so clearance is 2665.
20. Yes, that's right.
The Gaulle clearance, good morning. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Stand Whiskey 6, information Foxtrot for Heathrow.
Zero 47 Charlie, delivery, good morning, standby.
On a
Yeah.
yeah, the Opal 9G Alpha Lima Echo 9 Golf. Like 9 right.
Seabed 47 Charlie, cleared to Heathrow by the Opal 9 Golf departure, run 09 right. Initially flight level 100. Departure frequency 125.82. And your score 3647.
Speedbird 47 Charlie cleared to Heathrow on the Opal 9 Gulf departure off runway 9 right. Climb initially flight level 100, departure frequency 125.82, squawk 3647.
9 right.
Seabed 364, correction, Seabed 47 Charlie, read back correct, information Golf current, winds 130.11, temperature 10, the changes, contact ground 123.65, full push.
Okay, we'll pick up Gulf and we'll contact 2365 for push. 47 Charlie, good night.
That is 120.65, 120.65.
Thank you. 120.65 for push, Speedbird 47 Charlie. 65.
Good morning, sorry delivery, good morning, Constant 154 7378, Husband Whiskey 4 with Golf, requesting clearance to Heathrow. Constant 1 Victor Bravo, standby number 2.
Opal 9 Golf.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Like, I don't see it on mine.
No.
But we're going to Opal.
Yeah.
So I've got LFPG. I've got the right.
Yep.
I got Okoski and then Pithiverse. So nothing else with a.
So I've got the Opal SIDS, so they go north.
Oh, okay. Maybe reading the initial ones. Renix. Opal. Okay. And it was 9
there's
Gulf.
9 Golf, but I can't find that on my charts.
Okay. So let's see which one goes the way we want it to go.
The
So 1 Gulf?
Golf, yeah. That's what I can see.
Okay. Try that. Clearance, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Zero 47 Charlie, go ahead.
Yes, we were just looking. We don't see an Opal 9 Gulf departure. We see a 1 Gulf departure.
47 Charlie, that'll be fine. It'll be 1 Golf, but it'll just be an outdated air act. Some aircraft have the old one, some aircraft have the new one. So yeah, 1 Golf is fine.
Excellent, thanks. 47 Charlie. Okay, so 1 Gulf.
We have the right one. Not everybody has the right one. That's
I
good.
wonder if... I wonder if PSX has got the old one. It's probably the same route, essentially, but without.
Yes, okay.
Because PSX did have a 9 Golf.
I'm mean, it's pretty straightforward. It was
Thompson
just
1 Victor
Yeah.
Bravo clearance is available.
Yeah, there you go. So actually,
so it's 9 Golf in this.
9 Golf in there.
Okay.
1 Golf on the chart.
1 Golf
Okay.
departure.
But I think
Runway
it's.
09 right.
Yeah.
Initially flight level 100.
We have a look. Are you happy with the route that's in there?
117.
Okay, so it's initially off 9 left.
9
No, sorry,
right,
9
isn't it?
right.
Yep.
Intercept 086.
Yep.
I see that. Out to 8.5.
Yep.
I see 7, so that would work.
Thompson 1 Victor Bravo.
Then it comes around to Opel.
Exactly. Yep.
Or push back.
250 and 10.
3. Yeah.
Right.
And Paris delivery.
There we go. So all we need to do now is just update the takeoff performance for 9 right, don't we? Got some figures there, but they were for 8 left.
Oh, okay.
So if you go back on
Previous page.
previous page,
And then 9.
right?
Delta to Delta 4.
9 right.
So anti-ice
It
on
is.
again. Yep. The
Right.
wind is still the same.
026.
Yep.
Okay, then we have to go back.
Next page.
Tons right, then send.
Go up.
Ground Metro 3781 at 232 with information Gulf requesting position strike.
As soon as we've got that, we can
Load
run
sheet.
through putting in the data into the box.
EGK 3781 at Victor 3. EGK 3781 push and status bird. Push and status bird, EGK 3781.
Okay, and we still see 12.9 in the fuel. Is that what we?
Oh,
One cafe to
Steve.
ready to taxi
Yep.
one way.
could you load some fuel in for us? And probably need to do the 0 fuel weight as well, please, if you don't
And
mind.
where, and,
In the
like-
PSX instructor station.
okay, sorry, so I don't know how to do that.
That one, I think. And then
One?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, and then,
go to service.
Cafe 255 taxi.
sorry, service,
Via
yes.
Shingo
So-
to the Shingo 4 holding point
So if you
runway.
can put
This
in-
one?
Yep, so if you put in 23,000. And for 0 fuel, and then just click start.
Tango
That's
4
23,000
holding
and
point,
hit start.
255.
And then the 0 fuel weight, if you could put in,
Or 300 right now.
should be 243,800. That should go. Yep, that'll do. Lovely, thank you.
Okay, so I see the fuel going in now.
Yep, so that's going in there.
And the heading, I guess I need the heading for the push after, right?
I think so, yes.
Let me know that.
Yeah.
So I think it would be tail to the east, wouldn't it? Because we're taxiing for 9,
Yeah, so
right?
it'd be about,
So the heading would be, yeah, west.
yeah, about 270.
Type it in.
Yes, I think so, yeah. So we've got some data on the printer now for the takeoff, so if you're
Okay.
ready, we can go through the critical data.
Okay, so that's your job to read it, mine to input.
Yes.
Okay.
So, to start with, throwing things all over the place.
0 fuel weight.
So 0 fuel weight of 243.8.
43.80 fuel weight. Reserves.
Reserves 10.3
See that?
in there.
Cost index stays at 0.
0, yeah, for the climb, and the cruise altitude is, where is it? 260.
0 for cruise altitude.
Once the, wait for the rest of the fuel to go in, really, don't we? So that we can just check the takeoff weight. The gross weight that you've got there at the moment is 263 with 3 tons of fuel to go. Yeah.
Wow.
So that looks good, doesn't it? 264. That's fine, isn't it?
So we go to thrust limit.
Thrust limit.
Temperature.
So I have a temperature of 260.
Delta to the
61.
6-1 temperature.
Alpha Delta.
Got
Delta 4 holding
maximum
point,
takeoff,
09 on a right.
and it's showing climb 2.
Yep, that's good. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Go to takeoff.
Takeoff. Flap 20.
So flap 20, yep. And
1,000.
feet.
And 1,000 for acceleration.
Yes, please.
Climb 2 and V speeds.
So V1 137. VR 137.
137.
V2 148.
148.
And
MACTOW.
we've got a CG of 18.
18.
Yep.
Selected.
Plus 25, you can
6.5.
6.5.
Taxi Delta to the Delta 3 holding point runway 09.
So we look at the upper ICAS and we see D rated, so I see D takeoff. MCP should be LNAV, VNAV.
That, actually, let's just recycle the flight directors.
Got it. I see Toga, VNAV, LNAV.
Yep.
And runway heading would be, for 9 right, is 086.
Yep.
And confirm the altitude, 100 initially.
Sure.
As for the clearance, 137, 137, 148, Toga. LNAV, nav, SID altitude, and departure runway. Oh, that's on here.
Yep, there's
9
9 right.
And then the FMC route button. To see. Next page. Confirm via. And that'll be Opel,
Correct.
the first point after the SID. Alright.
And when you're ready, we can we'll have a brief.
Okay.
So threats, I would say probably it's just busy, isn't it? And it's a bit of a confusing airfield. So I suppose we probably just make sure that we're sort of on top of all the taxi instructions and so on and so forth. The departure itself is the Opel 9 Golf we already discussed, so straight ahead to Papa Golf 092, sorry, and then a left turn up to Opal. And the initial climb on that is flight level 100 for a jet. Check. So we've got 100 in there. Radio aids, I might just tune up Charlie Golf November, which is 11535 on, which is auto-tuned anyway actually, but I'll just force it onto onto there. Minimum sector altitude 3,200 feet. The taxi out, where are we? We're on Whiskey 4, aren't we? So, as you mentioned, we'll push facing west.
Yes. So if we're on the inner ramp, there's an exit for Bravo.
Yep.
Or out BD9 to join Delta.
Yeah, I reckon it'll probably be something like that. And then we'll go, we've got the figures for the full length, but I mean it's 4,200 meters. Well, if need be, we can rerun the performance, can't we, for one of the intersections? But we'll aim for. But as it stands, I expect we'll get Delta 1 anyway. For the takeoff safety brief, from well, on the taxi out and up to 80 knots, we'll consider stopping for anything. From 80 knots to V1, we'll stop only for a major malfunction. What can you call? Do you know what you can call stop for?
Well, I guess it depends. What the British Airways? What do you call
Yeah.
for?
So for the first officer at BA, 5 things you can stop for, which is an engine, any fire, engine failure confirmed by 2 or more parameters,
Yep.
a configuration warning horn, wind shear ahead warning, or a monitor radar display caution.
Okay.
So anything else, just draw my attention to it. I'll call stop or continue. If stop is called, then I'll close the thrust levers, monitor the RTO, and apply maximum manual braking if necessary. And your actions during the stop?
Advise ATC.
Yep.
And do we check that the speed brake is?
Indeed, yep.
Up?
So check the speed brake, and also you'd need to apply
Oh, that's right. I
reverse
do
as
that.
well.
Okay.
Once we're stopped, we'll set the parking brake, work out why it is that we've stopped, run through any checklist. So if you could do that more or less unmonitored. I'll talk to ATC and the fire service should they be in attendance.
Yes.
Above V1, we will continue, do nothing below 400 feet except raise the gear. Once we're airborne, safely established in the climb, I'll engage in autopilot. We'll climb up to minimum sector altitude. I would imagine we'll continue on the SID. It's probably the easiest and safest thing initially, and then we'll consider our options. Well, it's a bit hazy and misty, isn't it, around? So we'll, if we are burning, then I'll consider chucking it downwind, and we'll look for vectors from ATC for an immediate return. There's no reason, fundamentally, unless something really drastic goes wrong, that we shouldn't be able to come back here because we've got Cat 3. Do an auto land on on 3 engines.
Yes.
But otherwise, I don't think there's all that brings to mind. Anything that springs to mind to you that haven't covered?
So initially you're going to climb to 3,200, the safe sector altitude?
Yes, exactly.
And you're doing that at V2 to V2 plus 10?
Correct, yeah.
And then accelerate?
Yep.
Okay. That works for me.
Okay.
No questions.
Good stuff. Shall we have the before start checklist then, please?
Okay. So that's the flow first? No,
Yep.
that's the
So
checklist.
you do the flow.
Okay. So that's going to be APU gens going on.
Yes, please.
And do we advise the ground crew of that?
Yeah,
they
we
can
could ask
disconnect?
to disconnect the external power, can we?
Correct?
That's right. Yep.
Okay, and then across here. And all of these go on.
Yep.
And then we check about a tank message.
Cross feeds on
feeds.
as well,
On.
and it will say
Is that one of these status things?
yeah.
So I
Well,
see
yeah, there we go. So on the ICAS, it will say fuel tank to engine.
tank to engine. So to get rid of that,
So we'd need to close the cross feeds, or cross feeds 1 and 4, I should say.
Okay.
And we turn off the overrides in main 2 and 3.
how do you know that? Overrides.
So,
I was just
Well, you
looking,
can see
what's
it
the
right
indication
and it's on there.
on there?
So that so the
Those were
overrides.
amber.
So yeah, so the overrides are labelled there. So you've got the override pumps and then the main pumps. Those ones.
Okay. So that's a British Airways thing, they do all
It's
of
a
that,
747
and then
yeah, exactly. So it's a 747 thing basically. So if you had more, so if you had a more than about 55 tons of fuel on board, there would be possibly a bit of fuel in the center tank,
then center
but mainly there would be more fuel in main 2 and 3 than in 1 and 4 because 2 and 3 are bigger tanks. So initially you burn the fuel out of main 2 and 3 until it gets down to the same level as 1 and 4, which is about 17 tons, I think.
And that's done with the
then
crossfeed.
And so you do that by opening the crossfeed and turning on the override pumps, which output a higher pressure. So then, once it's got, as the flight goes on, once you've burnt down to about the same
then
level,
you would come back to
you
this.
then get that fuel tank to engine ICAS. At which point you then close the crossfeed, turn off the override
So the tank
pumps,
to engine is
now each
encouraging you to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And now each tank is now feeding its own respective engine, whereas before you were feeding all 4 engines from main 2 and 3.
Yes. Okay, so we got that. That was across, and then that's off already. And then packs.
Packs. So,
correct?
So actually we need to do the pre-flight checklist.
Right.
I may have misspoken.
Okay. So that's the wrong one, right? Okay, so pre-flight inspection and security.
Completed.
Oxygen.
Checked 100%.
Flight instruments, heading, altimeter.
Flight instruments. So I've got heading 166. I've got 410 feet with QNH 1026.
Okay, I got 420 on 1026. The others match. And parking brake.
Is set.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
PFD, V2 LNAV.
So I've got V2 148 is set. LNAV and VNAV is armed.
And flight level 100.
Correct.
Takeoff speeds.
It's set. So we've got 137 for V1 and VR, and 148 for V2.
I see that. And CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Confirmed.
Okay, and before start checklist is next.
Yeah. So now
Now we do
we
the
need to
request
get a ground, don't we? Request pushback.
So I got 26.5.
Good evening, Pilot 625 is requesting pushback.
Ground Speedbird 47 Charlie. Gate Whiskey 6. Request pushback and startup.
Doors page, actually. Steve, you might actually, I can probably do it from here.
Yeah, the
It's
manual.
auto.
Ground, quarter 461, request taxi to Tango 1
Yeah,
into
so
action.
just need to go and go back to, if I can remember where it is. There we go, sim. Doors close.
Alright, he didn't answer the other fellow. Is there anything on the screen with VATSIM that...
Oh,
For us,
I can see the receive button, receive flashing, but I can't hear it.
somebody's
Gotta try.
requesting taxi. 09.
Try just cycling it, so if you could go back to
Yes.
the previous one, and then go back again.
Yeah.
Now try.
De Gaulle ground, Speedbird 47 Charlie, stand Whiskey 6, request startup pushback.
No, I've not seen him. I've not seen the receive flash, anyways. Try maybe a radio check. See whether.
Yes. Radio check for Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Roller change.
Ah, right.
I heard just a sound
Yeah,
there, right?
that's where I guess the previous ones. Hopefully you'll hear her.
Somebody says they can hear us.
Okay, so I'm going to try again then.
Roller fell asleep, somebody said.
Okay. De Gaulle ground, Speedbird 47 Charlie, stand Whiskey 6, request startup pushback.
Just try once we got
Okay, aircraft on frequency, just had a controller change. Delivery controller's now on ground. If you've spoken anything in the last sort of 5 minutes, I've been having some technical issues, so just say again your request.
There we go.
As soon as possible.
Hey, ground, Speedbird.
So together the Speedbird aircraft, go ahead.
Okay, Speedbird 47 Charlie, Whiskey 6, request startup pushback.
Hurry up, please. Request Speedbird 47 Charlie, Bay, Whiskey 5, push approved.
Push approved, 47 Charlie, thank you.
65.
Okay, so the before start close checklist then, please.
Okay, flight door, flight deck shore,
It's closed.
passenger signs,
The
beacon.
Yankee
so that needs to
correction
be
kilo 1
both.
point runway 09 right.
And you need to do packs as well.
And the transponder is set, so
And
that
then
now
you
goes
need
to auto.
Auto, yep.
Auto selected. Turn them down.
Yeah.
Speedbird 202, requesting taxi only.
Okay, so before start is complete, before taxi is next.
Okay, so we're ready for, so I'll call for pushback.
Last aircraft calling was that Speedbird.
Ground flight deck, we're ready for push to start.
Affirmative, Speedbird 203, requesting taxi.
Steering clear inserted. Release brakes, please.
Release park brakes.
Runway 09 right.
Pushing back. Okay, so if you select the engine page on the ICAS.
Engine.
So it'll be 4, 3, 2 and 1. So if you can start 3 and 4 please.
Starting 3 and 4. Selected, fuel, 3, 4,
Last aircraft calling
and we got the lights.
And your call sign.
Score 91.
Oil pressure's rising.
Check.
Course 191 push approved.
Push not approved, course 191.
This is correct message.
That's right, yeah, so
So we
that's,
can cancel
that's
that?
fine, we can cancel that, yep.
625 push approved.
That one?
Should be the cancel.
Yeah, because it just
No, don't know why.
doesn't feel like
Oh, that's
it's
odd, yeah.
okay. The starter's off.
Check.
Please.
Runway 08 left, information is Gaulle.
And start 1 and 2 please.
461
1,
taxi
2
via
selected, 1,
Gulf
2 selected.
shots to the Tango
Parking
1 holding
brakes.
point runway 08 left.
Parking brake set.
Okay, oil pressure's rising.
Tango 1 holding point runway 08
Check.
left.
Tying system removed and steering pin removed.
Ground, okay, Phoenix 44.
Thank you very much, ground. See you later.
I heard him very, very faintly. Was it louder in your
It's a
headset?
little
Or?
bit louder in my headset. Wasn't massively loud, but it's
Okay. Don't worry.
it's on the flight in, I think.
Oh, that's probably just turned down. Yeah.
Phoenix 4488, delivery good, pushing ground.
Click,
Good morning.
click,
Sit by the Opal 1.
off,
Departure.
and I gotta wait for those to go out.
Yep.
Level 100, departure frequency 125.82, score 11.
Both are out. So I can start the flow, which is hydraulic. I guess it's fuel pumps,
It's
right?
hydraulics, yeah, hydraulic pumps to
Oh, it is
auto.
hydraulics. Okay. So we got those.
Yep.
And we come across. Feels good. These are going on.
It's in auto, yeah. So actually, we could probably turn them on, couldn't we? Just to,
4488, just say again, 606.
On. Over here, cargo heat goes on.
on, yep.
Packs go to normal. And this one just so we don't freeze.
And then the only other thing is the APU.
APU to off. That's where I needed to start. Okay.
Right.
Very good.
And
Now we
then
have a
now select flaps right, as it were. So status
Select.
page,
Status.
flaps to 20. Whilst you're doing that, I'll do flight controls.
Okay. Go.
1258
Go.
2 and 1137 on the box, Phoenix 4488.
113.7 on the box. 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 113.7
X4488
That,
information.
and then recall. So
Information Gulf current push start approved.
TCAS off is
okay,
a
so, yeah, that's fine.
good message.
So before taxi checklist, then please.
1018, clear push for start, we'll call for taxi for X48.
Okay, before taxi, correct? Flight
Correct.
controls.
Checked.
And anti-ice?
Is on.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
RTO.
Flaps.
20 selected.
Ground crew clearance.
Seen.
Okay, before takeoff checks are next.
Thank you. Ready for taxi clearance then.
Now, there's a lot of paper
There is a lot, actually. Some of it can go.
lying around.
Runway 09 right, Oaktail 1 Golf departure. Initially flight level 100, departure frequency 125.82, squawk 2043.
So he's doing clearance now.
Handle the
Yeah.
garbage if there's garbage.
What's that?
I can handle garbage if there's garbage.
Yeah.
100, squawk 2045, departure 12582, quick 11. Quick 11. And of course, 209 is Terminal 1 Victor with Gaulle, ready to push back start. American 20.
So if we were going Bravo, I think it'd be along there. If we're going out that
Yep.
Bravo Delta, it would be out there.
Yeah.
191
Bravo Delta 9.
Uniform to the Tango 1 holding point runway 08 left, give way to the corner 7.
So I guess there's a lead line right to the right of us too.
Yeah.
Not sure who's going to do the nose cam, but I don't know how to change that.
You go ground up to 622 heavy, ready for push start. At a 622 heavy push back approved. Push down, approved up to 622. American 11 for push and start, 245. American 11, push approved. Push approved.
Ground, Speedbird 47 Charlie at Whiskey 5, ready to taxi.
Simon, when does this paper come out?
So that will come out at some point during the
Automatic.
taxi.
It's going to do it. It's on its own.
Should do, yeah.
Right on. Okay.
Then Kilo 1,
Not waiting for me.
correction, just
'Cause I don't know how to do it.
to the
Okay.
Delta 2 holding point runway 09 right.
Okay, we'll taxi via Delta to the Delta 2 holding point for 09 right, Whiskey 47 Charlie. Do you need to redo the performance if it's one intersection? Delta 2?
What do we got? 3,900 meters. Technically, we probably should, but I'm not sure whether. It depends whether Benny's put the intersections in the data.
I don't think so.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
3,900 meters.
Okay, so that means you need to come to the right.
Okay. So here we go. So we're now heading what 210, aren't we? So yeah, we need to come round that way. Where do you think?
So we've got somebody coming out there.
So
I can't tell what that sign says.
No, I can't read that either. What's
Go out
that?
there. You can't be that wrong. There's
Yeah, I reckon.
two of them.
Yeah.
Aircraft on ground on this frequency, your departure
Bravo.
frequency is now 128.1
That says.
again.
So
All
Delta
aircraft on
must
ground,
be
departure frequency is now 128.1. 128.
Delta the next one.
So the first would be Bravo if you see it.
Then
Delta.
So this is Bravo, I think. And I think if we turn right there, that's Delta.
Okay, so he wanted Delta.
I'll take the next right here, I think,
Okay.
onto Delta.
Ground taxi,
All
Right,
right.
no,
That
no,
should
that's
be
Delta.
Yankee 4.
Yep.
Echo 4, Tango to the Tango holding point
Okay,
runway
departure.
08 left.
So is this same?
Echo 1, Echo 4.
Do we have a tower frequency back there, Steve?
Yeah, 1 second. I get that for you. Ground tower
Bravo,
119.
Delta 8.
Decimal
Okay, so stand by.
250.
Hold on a second. Delta 5?
Delta 8, I think it said.
Okay. Don't see that.
Bit like your video
I see-
yesterday.
Yeah, I see Delta 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. So this is Delta. I saw it on the ground.
756 for
Yeah.
start from X-ray 8.
Number 756 we should start through.
There's Delta down there.
Okay.
Delta, there's some aircraft at the holding point.
Okay, and he's on that
On
inner.
Bravo. Yeah.
Okay. That would work. So we should pass Delta 6, Delta 5, Delta 4.
So this is Victor,
Delta 3.
sorry, Alpha and Mike joining there. Delta
Okay, I see
8
Mike.
to the left.
Okay, that was the one I didn't see
Oh, sorry,
before.
Bravo. Sorry, Delta left is Bravo. That's why it looked like 8, but actually it's
Okay.
Bravo.
That might be 4.
Whiskey Delta 4 to the right.
November 208, November
Yeah.
Sierra.
Yankee 3, it says on the ground there.
Yeah, so it's a right turn or a left turn. So we have to make a turn here.
I think it must be right, mustn't it?
Yeah, I would come out here to the right.
Oh, hang on, Yankee 3.
He's doing the same.
Oh, hang on. Oh, actually, on my chart here, Yankee 3. Is that Yankee 3 looks more like
Initially flight level 1
it sort of curves.
Departure frequency 125.82, squawk 153.
Dot bar there. Whiskey Golf 3. I think it might be. Got to follow him, haven't we? I think.
Yeah.
I reckon. Yes.
That
Actually, we
looks
can
like
go
it's
right
gonna
and
be.
then left, can't we?
Yeah.
Very confusing.
All the
So you're
triple.
coming to the right?
So come
Yes.
to the right and then first left.
Yes.
There. Yeah. So it says Delta again on the ground, doesn't it?
8 November Sierra, be back correct.
And actually, could we
Charlie,
blank?
Silver 47 Charlie, if you haven't already contacted the tower, correction, monitor the tower, 119.25.
Got that for you.
Okay, we'll monitor the tower 119.25, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Good night.
I did it for you.
Thank you very much.
So,
1925,
And then
departures 28.1. 28.1. Okay.
and then you could blank the lower ICAS as well. So if you just hit status again, there you go. And we could do the.
Okay, so that's Yankee 2.
It's
It's
this
Yankee
end
too.
one, isn't it?
461 tower, good morning again. The wind is 130 at
So this
10
is
knots,
probably the
10
Delta 1.
Yeah.
left, clear for takeoff.
So we could have the before takeoff checklist, please.
461. And corner 625, the wind is also 130 at 10 knots, runway 09 right, clear for
Oh, I end up with so many of these.
Turning right, clear for takeoff, 160.
That's it there. So the before takeoff final load sheet.
Received.
Okay, and flaps,
20 selected.
trims.
6.5 units. There.
Down there, I see it.
Yep.
Okay.
0 and
Takeoff
0.
briefing.
Takeoff briefing confirmed.
Runway, speeds, EPR, VNAV.
So runway 9 right, so we've got V1137, VR137, 1.52 EPA, plus 61 VNAV and LNAV are armed.
Okay, cabin report.
Received.
Yeah, that was a triple C's or transponder. Ta-ta.
Ta-ra. Actually, you could set it to
Ta-da.
above, actually.
G'day again. Find without departing company traffic, line up and wait.
That's for us?
I think so.
I heard Canadian.
Yeah, I saw it.
Pilot departing traffic,
Oh, no.
wait when it's
Well
forward.
done.
Speedbird 47 Charlie. In sequence for 9 right.
Zero 47 Charlie, tower, g'day again. You can now line up and wait, runway 09 right.
Line up and wait, 09 right, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Okay, strobes going on for the runway. I see it already on.
It always feels like taxiing a tower block around.
Yes. And it's clear on the right.
Excellent. Clear on the approach as well.
Good morning. You should be online after 5. I'm on your way to the
Station calling tower, say again.
You should be online after 5. For the runway is your way to ready for departure.
That's 5, thanks for you are number 2.
Number 2.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, thanks for your patience. The wind is 130 at 10 knots, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 09 right, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Okay,
Right.
so runway alignment's good on my side.
Good on my side.
And you're clear to go. All the lights are on. There they
boards.
are, okay.
Stable.
Thrust is set.
Check.
Airspeed's live, cross-checked.
491, wind 130 at 10 knots, runway 08 left, clear for takeoff.
80 knots.
Check.
Egypt Air 975, behind departing 737, line up and wait.
Current departing 737.
Rotate.
Target 8 Phoenix 448 with you, just on Delta 209 right.
Positive rate both sides.
You're up.
Phoenix 4488.
Selected.
Target 8 again, line up and wait, 09 on right. Clear to line up and wait.
Thrust ref, VNAV speed.
Say again? Oh, you're just checking that.
Yeah, thrust ref, VNAV speed, yeah.
Gotta turn him down a bit.
Quarter 625 and quarter 461 in turn. Contact departures now on 128.1 today.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, over to departures, good day.
Flaps 10, please.
10 selected. Departures, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie with you out of 240 for flight level 100.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, bonjour, radar contact. Maintain runway heading, I call you back shortly, and climb flight level 190 initially.
Okay, maintain the runway heading and climb to 190 initially. 47 Charlie.
Yeah, please, thank you. And,
Select SC heading.
Heading select. And 5, please.
5 selected. 190 set.
Checked. Let's set standards as well, please.
Standard set both ways.
Thank you. I've got passing flight number 38 now.
No, that's not yet. So we have TCAS traffic to our right side,
Yeah.
1200 below.
Quite sure why he hasn't just let us continue instead, which would presumably have disconflicted us from him.
Yes.
Flaps 1, please.
1 selected.
Flaps up, please.
Flaps selected up.
And the after takeoff checklist, please.
Different.
Autopilot engaged.
Check. After takeoff, landing gear.
Up and off.
Flaps.
Up.
Air conditioning, pressure, standard, that's EGLL.
Is checked. Direct Opal was that?
Speedbird 47 Charlie, we're in the left turn, direct Opal, climbing to 260. So, you want me to get, oh, you've got Opal.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and you do all those things now. So you want me to do the direct Opal?
Yeah, if you could, please.
Charlie, correction there, please. Proceed direct Kazakh, Kilo Echo, Sierra Alpha X-ray.
LNAV.
Gauging. And you got to put in 260.
Thank you. Flight of 100 altimeter checks.
Check 108. Cross check both sides. And lights come off.
Correct.
Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Seatbelt signs?
Seatbelt signs. Yeah, we can let them out, can't we? So seatbelts to auto, please.
So what does it actually go to? Auto?
Auto, yeah. Thank you. So auto.
How cool is that?
Yeah. So auto, if there was like a decompression or something like that, it would automatically bump the signs on.
Climb, top of descent. So 30 minutes to landing.
Yeah. What you could do actually, when you get an opportunity, is get the arrival aid to the Heathrow. Yeah.
Okay, I've got EGLL, arrival ATIS.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. Oh, you need to select.
Do some med also.
Yeah. So if you select Met and ATIS.
Oh, I didn't select the ATIS.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was
and
what it was.
now if you send it.
Dummy in, dummy out.
Yeah. And now actually we could now set the anti-ice to auto, probably.
Okay. Selected.
Select.
Now that's an ATIS. Yes, we're in the climb still for 260 out of 18.4.
Select 3488, climb cycle 190 and turn left heading 330.
Okay, so the Heathrow ATIS is Juliet.
Checked.
And that was at 4:20.
Okay.
So just about an hour old. Expect runway 9 left.
Yep.
Transition level 70.
Yep.
And the winds are 11 at 05. 4,900 meters, I guess that is, in haze.
Yep.
600 overcast, 10 degrees.
Okay. Not as bad as it could have been.
QNH 1017.
Okay, so we can back set that. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so in the interim, I'm just going to go to the index performance page, and I'm going to set the cruise cost index, which is 90.
Oh, yes.
what we could also do is, so it's 9 left. And, oh, hang on. So if you're less than halfway, or less than or I think it's 400 miles or less, or more less than halfway, if you go into the departure and arrivals page, it defaults back to your departure field for a return. So you index arrival. So 9 left. 1 to go.
25 for 260.
Yeah. And I've got big in 3 Bravo selected in there. And I won't bother putting the transition in because we'll get radar vectors anyway. Happy with that?
Yeah, so I didn't see an arrival filed, so you're just anticipating it?
Yeah, it will be the big in 3 Bravo.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm anticipating that, but I'm almost certain it will be.
Big in 3 Bravo.
So we'll take a look at the next page. So what I'm going to do.
The Atis was Juliet.
So I'm just going to tidy that up where it's definitely so in twice.
Okay, so that's in from a LASO.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, let's have a quick run through. The LASO, we can expect 150 at Tiger, which is in there, but the actual clearance will be from ATC.
Okay, that's on Big in 3 Bravo?
Yep.
Okay, I don't see that on mine at Tiger.
3 Bravo, at least. Oh, yeah. So actually, it's not on the JEP chart. On the
looking forward to seeing
on the Lido chart, it's got expect like 150.
Okay,
but
pilot from the Tiger.
So
okay,
and
it's
then
not
a hard restriction. It's just an expect.
Right. Very good. And then after Tiger, it's got seven. I don't see that either. And then big. Okay, I see big and hill. All right.
Yep.
And then in there for 9
left.
It is 5:15 in the morning.
I see 9 left. 091. 2500 and 1400.
Yep.
Is
so
final approach.
Yep.
Then 9 left is 130, which is 50 above 83. Okay. And
the taxiways were a bit complicated.
Setting in 279 on the.
Yeah, or 280. Yeah.
Right for departure. They had a little trouble sorting it out.
280 set. Nine left. And it could be any gate.
I reckon it'll be Terminal 5.
Okay.
And it should
That's
be
because of scenery, yeah.
Yeah, it should be probably I reckon it'll be 5. Well, it could be any of them. They're more likely to be 5B or 5C, which are the two to the left there. But it will be either way a vacate. It'll be a right vacate, and we'll go aim to get off probably around Alpha 6, I reckon. Right, and we'll carry on going right onto Alpha, and just keep it moving. Initially.
And then wasn't that? Was that one? There it is. And then it could be any of those.
Yeah, it could be, or it could be the further along.
Terminal B or even C?
B or
Or?
C, yeah.
Okay.
But, either way, it'll be a long alpha, and then it'll be one of those left turns off of alpha.
Got it. Okay. The Delta boys are there.
Matt's on tower, I think.
So the only thing left to do, well, in terms of preparation, is to figure out our landing weight. Yeah.
How are we doing that?
So if you go to, what I would do is I'd go to the progress page, first and foremost. So we're expecting 16.3
so. On top of the zero fuel weight?
Arrival, yeah, stick that onto the zero fuel weight, and then actually on page 1 of the Cirrus.
Page 1 of the which?
The Cirrus, which is that page.
Oh, this one?
That's the one, yep.
Zero
So,
fuel weight, 243.8?
Yep, and there's actually gaps there, so you can actually write the actuals in.
Okay. And is that what we use? The
Yep, 243.8.
okay. And that's takeoff weight. So now we're just adding that.
Yeah.
That's 10, so that's 6, 260.
Yep, sounds good. So then we can stick that into the approach ref page. No, so it's just that, exactly that one. So
Oh, I see up there. That corrects the ref speeds. And it's going to be flap 25?
25 it will be, yes.
Selected and input.
Yep.
Now we show 25 and a ref of 152.
Correct.
12942, Speedbird 7 Charlie.
Delta 209, climb flight level 190.
Right. So,
I'm just going to clear off
top of
that
descent.
from the nav page as well that we manually tuned.
Okay. Radar, Speedbird 47 Charlie checking in, flight level 260.
Speedbird 47 Charlie London, good morning. Begin 3 Bravo, arrival for Heathrow.
Begin 3 Bravo arrival for Speedbird 47 Charlie.
And we got it in the box.
And what did he say after that?
Just begin 3 Bravo arrival for Heathrow.
Oh, he didn't say anything after that?
Bravo 01 from Q on call, flight level 150, passing flight level 120.
Alright, so I see top of descent.
Yep. So descent checklist, please.
Okay, recall is
Checked.
clear. And auto brakes.
Oh, let's take level 2, I think.
Okay. And then landing data was
So we got ref 25, 152 knots.
see that, and approach briefing.
We've discussed it.
Complete, no question.
Lovely
So
stuff.
I was going to look up. I guess it was Matt that showed me this braking.
Oh yeah.
So, the runway distance, not used to using meters. Let me see that.
It is.
Okay, so 9 left is showing 3,900 meters.
Yep. I
he
think
was
the
saying
LDA available is 3.6 or something like that. But Yeah.
So
There's a slight displaced threshold.
yeah, okay. 36. So if you take, he was taking 1,000 off of that.
Yep.
So that'd be down to 26.
Yep.
So auto brake 1 would work.
Yep.
You're gonna and
Well, we're going to use 2 because they don't like using auto brake 1 because unless it's hot and high, because what happens is actually the deceleration rate is so low with auto brake 2 that with the carbon brakes it keeps cycling on and off.
got it.
So
okay.
obviously with carbon brakes, where related to the number of applications rather than
Yes.
the temperature. So where it keeps cycling on and off, it's where it wears the brakes out.
Right.
So they prefer brakes 2.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Reset MCP altitude, but we're all right for the moment.
Okay.
Happy to clear that. So you have control then, I suppose. Your aircraft.
Yeah, I have
and I'm going to
control.
radios. 1, just a couple of thousand feet below us. Actually, I think that we're just overtaking.
Oh yes. Okay. I was going to say we could ask for descent, but we might as well wait till we're
Yeah. I
past.
reckon he'll wait for us to get over the top of him.
Yeah. Boy, the air conditioning works.
Oh yeah. Legs frozen.
A bit chilly.
Yeah.
Actually, if you set the pack 1 to A.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
We're on to that.
Good work.
Well, I'm sure he's
Yeah.
feeling it there. Okay. Well, request descent, please.
Yeah. When ready, descent flight level 150, level by Tiger, speedbird 47 Charlie.
You knew that.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, so you won
150.
0. Select.
London, good morning, turn right heading 360.
Oh, and yes. Just trying to think now. Where was the descent speed? Is that in
So it'll
VNAV?
be in it, ref. Yes, it'll be in VNAV. So you're in econ descent, so you've got
285.
285. Yep.
So Peter was suggesting 280, but
Yep.
you use this?
I think cost index 90 speed's fine.
Okay.
Depends what. Yeah.
Because the last time I did that,
Yeah.
and then I had to chase it
Yeah.
all the way through the descent. So
And what I tend to do is I tend to leave it in VNAV initially and then see how it's doing. If I feel like it's getting a bit high, you
Flight
can always
level
plug it
change.
to flight level change.
yeah.
Or sometimes like it'll get to a point where it'll start adding some thrust and shallowing off, and you'll
Yes.
think at this second you probably want it, but a little bit further down the line actually you'd probably rather be a bit lower now.
Right.
So
Because then you're going to bring it back.
exactly, yeah.
All right. Time to have some fun.
Yeah.
Autopilot's coming off.
Check.
Them all.
Nice. I'll just get over the coast.
Navigation to target. Could you confirm the request to signal at Heathrow? The 8 is 09 left.
Cloud.
Thank you. Operational 917 left heading 315. Doing 315 course 91.
London 134.125, first speed birth 47 Charlie, bye bye. 3412.
London South,
London good morning, speedbird 47 Charlie, through. London good morning, speedbird 47 Charlie, through flight level 190 for 150 level Tiger.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, good morning, London Control, continue.
That's 47 Charlie.
On a 625 descent flight level 100.
Level 100, corner 625.
Oh, I see. The standard goes amber through 18
should
because
do.
of the US.
Yeah. Well, actually, I could probably forecast page, and I'll go 70, wasn't it? No. There we go.
The auto throttle's still engaged?
Yes. So
Okay, there they go.
Charlie, descent flight level 100, expect flight level 90.
Then flight level 100, expect flight level 90 over begin speedbird 47 Charlie. So I've got 100 in there. Nearly. There we go.
I see 100.
Flight
Check.
level 90, speed 220 knots, overhead begin.
So actually, Boeing suggests that if you're hand flying, you should take the auto throttles out.
Oh, yeah,
for
that's right.
precisely this reason.
Yes.
Check. Yeah. Right, there you go.
Record speed to Heathrow, 165.
Probably a little bit high actually. 90 over Biggin, we're expecting
Okay.
20 miles.
Flight level change, please.
Level change.
And at 9,000?
Yeah. So
But cleared to
expecting-
10.
Yeah, it's cleared to 10, but
Okay,
we're
so-
expecting 90 at Biggin.
Okay. So the speed's good right now because
Yeah.
we're above 250.
Yeah. I think the auto throttles might have gone back in actually as well with the selection of level change. If you give it a second click, it should clear that. Okay.
There, I see it. Okay. I didn't even see that. Okay, expecting 9 at Biggin?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep high speed for now.
Yeah. descend flight level 90, speed 250 on reaching, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Okay, on reaching, that's good.
Yep. There's 90.
90. And you can put in 250 on the speed now.
Okay. There's 250 knots.
Check.
50 knots.
See 250.
Check. Speed to Heathrow 119.725. Thank you very much, Dan. See ya.
Descend 4,000 feet, Thompson 1 feet forward.
Velocity 2510 left heading 270 degrees. Descend to altitude 6,000 feet. QNH 1016.
Descend 6,000 feet. QNH 1016 in the heading. Velocity 25.
Coming up 100 for 090.
Check. Standard set.
And set the right. 00 for 090. Seatbelts.
Seatbelts on. Director, good morning.
Thompson 1 Victor Bravo, turn right heading. Standby. Thompson 1 Victor Bravo, turn right heading.
So are we going to heading after Biggin?
Technically, we should enter the hold. We haven't had further clearance. Director, good morning. Speedbird 47 Charlie, overhead Biggin, speed 250 knots, flight level 90, 747 with information, Juliet.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Heathrow director, turn left at 275, descend flight level 80, speed 220 knots.
Left heading 275, descend flight level 80, speed 220 knots, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Flight level 80 and 220 knots.
Heading select, or was it a heading?
It is heading, so 275. And do you want level change as well?
Yes.
Level change. Oh,
Might be too abrupt. Maybe vertical speed.
vertical speed.
500 feet a minute.
500 feet. Check.
And gotta disconnect those.
Yeah. Speed brakes.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Then flight level 70, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Thompson 1 Victor Bravo, turn right in 060 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, one localizer established, 9 left, descend level glide path.
I just gotta get used to the crosshairs. Okay, so we can do flaps 1, correct?
Yep, speed checked. That's one. Left heading 270 degrees, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
FedEx 4488, Heathrow director, turn left heading 270 degrees.
270, FedEx 4048.
Velocity 25, turn right heading 010 degrees.
080 for 070.
Checked, 1,000 to go. So he's obviously going to, actually no, we're on a downwind, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay, there's the airport off to the right.
Yep.
125, turn right, heading 060 degrees, when low clouds established, runway 09 left, descend on glide path.
Well, yesterday I was expecting fog by tonight,
Yeah, I know.
but I got a great
Pretty
visual of the
clear, isn't
airport
it?
now.
Actually, the wind. I wonder whether the weather might have been whether there's something up with the weather, because there's no wind either. It's dead calm.
Do you know what the maximum flaps?
Maximum flaps used to speed brake. Not recommend 20.
20,
I think,
yeah.
from memory.
Be
Yeah.
good with 10.
Probably. Probably needs to start coming down soon. Sure we will.
Is there a selection to put the hot mic louder so I can hear you better?
Yes, it's the flight interphone.
Okay,
That
just
one.
do that. Do a test.
How's that? How's that? Testing 1 2 1 2. How's that?
That's better there.
Yeah.
Okay. Had to check those earlier. Okay, see Alt at 070.
Descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016. Speed
Vertical
47
speed.
Charlie. Vertical speed.
500.
And set QNH 1016, was it?
1016 set. Nothing about speed?
Say again?
He didn't say anything about speed.
No.
Okay.
Are you happy with 500 feet? Or do you want to be a little bit?
500 feet's good. 7 for 6.
Back. Sense is keeping us a little bit high actually.
Say again?
Sense. Descend altitude 4,000 feet, speed about 47 Charlie. Or a little bit high, I think actually.
Okay, 1,000 feet a minute? Or 4,000? And I'll take flaps 5.
Speed check. That's fine.
Okay, right,
Come on.
when was established, descend flight plan 65.
Yeah.
55, contact Heathrow Tower, 118.5, right?
Coming ready.
There you go.
Ready for the approach checklist.
Yes, go ahead.
Altimeters.
I see 1016.
1016 set. Approach checklist complete.
Gracias.
165, speed 160 knots until 40 meters. 160 knots to 40 of a 165. FedEx 448, 10 left. FedEx 448, 10 left, heading 350 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016. Lift 250, Devon 6,000, Phoenix 348. 047 Charlie, turn right, head 005, speed 180 knot.
Right heading 005, speed 180 knots, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Okay. Right 0.
1265,
Speed
contact
back.
Heathrow Tower, 118.5, right.
And we'll take flaps 10.
Speed checked. Flaps 10.
Aircon 11, Heathrow Director, turn right, heading 290 degrees. American 11 heading 290 degrees.
Okay, 5 for 4, slowing to 180.
Checked, 1000 again.
290 degrees,
FedEx 4488, turn right heading 270 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Almost
see a
perfect.
glide slope.
There we go.
FedEx 4488, heading 270 degrees, 4,000 feet.
CDA challenge.
Right 270 again, 4,000.
American 11 descend flight level 70.
Okay, you can say that.
American 11 flight level 70.
70, American.
Big Bird 47 Charlie, turn right heading 060 degrees, when localizer established, 9 left, descend the glide path.
Right, heading 060 degrees, when localizer established, 9 left, descend with the glide, speed bird 47 Charlie.
Yeah, see localizer.
Check.
FedEx 4488, turn right heading 360 degrees,
Easy.
speed 180 knots.
Right 360,
Out.
Down to 160 knots, FedEx 4048.
Just going to be a little bit high, actually.
180 knots.
Okay, so let me
There we
get
go,
this
localizer.
around
Arming
city
approach.
loc.
Glide slope.
Glide slope, capturing,
48.
and flaps 20, please.
Speed checks. Flaps 20.
5,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Easy, easy, easy.
And speed.
Heathrow
Speed.
direct for good morning, Air 975, heading back to 40, speed 220.
Egypt 975, Heathrow
Windsor
direct,
Castle.
turn right heading 270 degrees, descend flight level.
Wave to the Queen.
Yep. Mark Hastings.
Right, heading 270,
That's speed 47 Charlie, established 9 left.
American 11 turn left heading. American 11 turn left heading 270 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
I'll set 3000 to this approach altitude.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's like you guys when you use a single queue, you sort of look at it for a
Yeah.
split second, think, which way do I turn? So whenever you're ready.
Radio altimeter.
Checks live on the
Barrow
right.
check.
And we'll do gear down landing checklist.
Get down. Landing checklist, speed brake.
And speed for... Oh, is he giving us any speed?
I don't think so.
Okay, we can ask if his speed's our discretion.
It'll be 160 to 4, I would
Okay,
have
because
thought.
then you can do flap 20 speed.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
160 knots to 40 ME, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Okay, see 160.
There we go. So that's to 40 ME, so it's 6 now.
Charlie, contact Heathrow Tower 1185, right?
Tower 1185, thanks very much, see you later. Bye bye, speedbird 47 Charlie. Nope. 185, yeah.
Level 70.
18.5, yeah.
Down low, speedbird 47 Charlie, 5 miles, 9 left.
Flap 25.
We checked, flaps 25.
Ref plus 5.
Check.
Oh no, 160 to 4 DME?
Yeah, to 4. So actually we can now probably set ref plus 5 and by the time we get to 4.
Yep.
It's only 152, isn't it? 150, it's actually 157 in fact, isn't it, the speed?
Yeah.
So. Could you just send a text message actually, Steve, just saying established, 9 left. I think there's something up with the voice room. Flaps 25 green, cabin report received, landing checklist complete. Stable, Manland 280 Barrow, I have control.
You have control.
Thank you.
And tower frequency?
185, oh there we go. What was that? There we go, we just had a text message.
Cleared to land.
Clear to land.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, clear to land 9 left.
Oh, speed.
Surface winds 100 at 5.
Thank you.
Okay, slight right crosswind.
Yeah.
And is there ground frequency there, Steve?
219 probably, or 1217.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
Line slope.
Oh, correcting.
Check. Beautiful scenery. Wow.
Yeah.
50 above.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Beautiful.
Reverse idle, please.
Keep forgetting that. Idle, 130 knots. 120. 110. 100. 90. 80.
Manual
70.
brakes.
60 knots.
Forward idle. And here we go, one on the right.
So shall I tie 21.9?
Is there a ground frequency? No, there isn't, it's just tower.
Okay,
Just try, just once more, just cycling
Yes.
it.
good idea.
Right now.
Heathrow, good morning. Speedbird 47 Charlie, clear of 9 left.
That beep means it's, so we'll turn right onto Alpha, and then, Steve, do you want to see if we can get some taxi instructions?
Alpha there.
This should be Alpha, the outer,
Yep.
yeah.
You're following behind a
Yeah.
6-7 maybe.
And we're good to clean up as well.
Heard a little beat. Okay.
Right Alpha Bravo, stand 535.
535, thank you.
So Alpha,
So straight
then
ahead.
transition to Bravo.
Yep. Straight ahead,
Okay.
and then it'll be left onto Bravo, which is...
Yeah, it looks like he's probably making that turn.
Yeah.
And
So the outboards can stay
Those.
on, the turn-offs can go off, strobes
Strobe.
off.
and start the APU.
Yes, please. And the after landing checks, please, which I think is silent actually.
Speed brake is retracted. Exterior lights are good. Weather radars off.
Off.
Flaps selected up and still moving.
Yep.
Okay, flaps are up and transponder
That can go to
standby.
not yet actually, so it
Right.
stays in auto, but you can turn the TCAS off is what you can
That's
do.
what it was. There was something that happened there. Okay, and stab trim back to 6 units.
Okay, so I'll do, yeah, actually that is about 6 anyway.
And did we get a gate?
Yes.
535.
535.
535. Okay. Okay, so 535 is
It's on Bravo and it's about halfway down, I think.
yeah. So 535 will be the first turn in, not the main terminal 5A, but 5B.
Yeah, that's right. Onto Bravo, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, we could shut down engines 2 and 3, please, just to save a bit of fuel. As well.
Right. So is it just
So
simply
it
the
is
cutoffs?
Simply the cutoffs, yeah.
Yeah. So nothing else. So 3 is coming down. 2 is coming down.
Thank you. This will be Delta, I think. And then it's or this is Delta. The next one's Charlie, or and then Bravo will be the one after.
Okay, well, Bravo's the parallel over there.
Yeah, Bravo's a parallel. Well, Bravo's a parallel, and it goes round onto the left.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be coming in on this side of...
Exactly, on
5B.
the other side of that. So there's 5B there, and then we'll take the next left, which is onto Bravo, and then down onto 5B here, to park on the left. Yep.
So it's mid-terminal.
Yeah. About, yeah,
First
yeah,
one's
it's pretty much in the middle.
531.
Yeah, 531's the first one. Actually, do you want to just disarm the auto brakes as well? Thank you. So, yeah, 31 is 30, so that's 31, 32, 33, I think is the first one on the left here. Stay on the ground actually, but it doesn't. Not quite right, the scenery. 34, so I think 35 is... I think it's this one, is it?
535 is just before this, so I would think that one.
It's this one here.
Next
yeah.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Back to the left.
Yeah.
Because this is a beam, the opening of 54 is
Yes.
536.
Yeah, actually I think we might have gone one too far.
Yeah,
haven't we?
so if you want to come back.
Oh, hello.
That's
well, we'll go on 36.
okay.
Nose gear light off, fleet, or landing zone. Thank you. Try not to blind the blind the ground crew. Yeah. The turn offs actually, are they on? No. Looks like there's something on.
They're
but
off.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think
Yeah.
I think they said that the other day. There was the appearance something was still
Yeah.
on. Oh, there's my wife.
Okay, parking brake is set.
Set. And
Now-
the shutdowns were no.
So
Pack
now,
stay on. APU, so
APUs.
Gen. Those are on.
Okay.
These?
So aux, so 4 to aux certainly for the parking brake.
Off.
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 Aux.
Same? Aux?
Actually, that can go to off.
Okay.
That's the, and then
That's-
shut down, please.
Okay. Then beacon.
Yep.
And packs are on the APU.
They are on the APU. That's okay.
And those were good.
Auto, yep.
So that comes
cargo
off.
heat off.
And then all the fuel pumps.
Pumps, yep.
And once we know we've got chocks in,
Yep. We can
then
then
that can go off.
yeah. So yeah, we can do hydro front 4 off.
Off.
And the shutdown checklist, please.
Parking brake.
Is set.
Hydraulic demand pumps.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Doors.
Oh, let's do
Go
that.
to auto. And we can turn these off, right?
Oh, we can, yeah. Oh, seat belts.
Because they're all standing,
Yeah.
waiting.
They're all up anyway.
That's right. Exactly.
Let's go over to put some external power in.
goes
And
off.
use some ground air as well. So we could do external power on. Got the APU down actually.
Off. So on air aircraft, they would have one of the fuel pumps on for the APU. So this one obviously has its own.
It's automatic.
fuel
So
pump.
actually, you can see that main 2 is actually shut it down anyway. But what you'll see is actually, I think it's main 2 that the APU feeds from. And so when you turn the APU on, when the
You
pumps are
automatically
off,
see.
you will see where it says pressure. It,
Yes.
it actually extinguishes
Oh, okay.
to show that it's automatically turned it on for
Very
the
good.
APU.
Okay, and then it has ACARS and note fuel.
So ACARS. So we need to go to
Menu.
menu, BayCars,
ACARS.
flight in it.
And we had to
so
record those.
So yeah, so we put in B for the landing
Landing
pilot.
pilot. Okay.
Got the
Bunch of
C's in there for the. Fuel, it doesn't record, so we have to record that manually.
So
on paper. So we've got
14.8.
So you send that.
So
It
do I-
doesn't accept. You have to
I got
literally
it.
write it on the slip.
Okay.
So that's sent, and then you can print it. There we go.
Oh, and then you write it on the piece of paper.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm catching up. I don't think we
I
did that
intend to
the
just
last
put
time.
the doors page up as well.
Fuel remaining 14.8.
8, yeah.
Where does that go?
That gets taken upstairs, and Benny does something with it. Probably
Okay.
not very much, technically.
So we're going to
I'm a
clean
bit
up.
disappointed with landing rate 180. Softer than that.
Oh, that's
yeah, but
impact.
yeah.
What's a good one then?
Well, I don't know. I suppose 180 is probably fine. I was hoping for something closer to 100 or less. I usually put the doors page up actually as well, just as a nice reminder.
Yes.
I think during the turnaround.
Okay, so nav. Those are good. So when are you next up, Steve?